so I guess we're gonna talk about the struggle of succeeding on YouTube or any other platforms on the internet. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So when it comes to being big on YouTube, this is like one of my least priorities because yeah, you can get big on YouTube, but I mean, once you do get big on YouTube, what do you do next? Like, I really don't think of popularity as something that's a need. It's more of a want. So let's start to talk about this channel. So the reason I made this channel to begin with was, well, I want to share my thoughts, my opinions on anime and manga and hentai and such. And you know, it didn't really do as well as I first started out. So it was just 18 subscribers for a year. From 2016 to 2017, I only had 18 subscribers, and I was fine with that. As long as, you know, people watched my videos, it was fine. I was happy that people were watching my videos, and that was it. And then 2017, 2018, 2019, it got a little bit higher, and now we're right here, and you know, I got a lot of subscribers. It's not enough for 1,000 subscribers, but I'm still happy. And the reason why I'm still happy is because there are people who actually watch these videos. There are people Carlson who watch my videos, and yeah, Vixter as well. There are a lot of people who watch my videos, and I'm just happy with that. I'm just happy that people are watching my videos, and that just brings a smile to my face. It keeps me going on. It keeps me wanting to make more videos. And yeah, and now I'm not really trying to prove anyone that, you know, I'm a YouTuber or I'm a better YouTuber than you. No, as long as I can share my opinions and I can hear your guys' opinions, and I'm really just happy with that. As long as I can interact with people, that's good enough for me. Well, there are people who are like, they really want to get famous real fast, real quick, get the subscriber count that fast, but they don't really give a second thought about the people who have actually subscribed and who have actually watched their content. And that's kind of sad, because you know, if it weren't for the people who just subbed to you at the very beginning, you wouldn't be here in the first place. So yeah, that's what my goal is. You know, I'm just trying to talk to my subscribers, talking to my viewers, interacting with them as much as I can, instead of like boosting numbers, because I don't really see subscribers as numbers. I see them as people. So yeah, that's why I'm happy with what I have already. I'm happy with subscribers. I'm happy with the views that I get. At least I do get views. Some of my friends don't even get views, so I'm happy with that. And I still try to share their channels as much as possible. I'm not really trying to succeed per se, because once you do succeed, what's next? Now again, this is kind of philosophical. Not really. I'm not gonna talk much philosophy in this video, because it's too early in the morning for that, and I haven't had my cup of tea yet. So yeah. Well, success is it differs from one person to another. So one person's thought of success might be money, it might be fame, but another's form of success might be just to live in peace and to live with someone somewhere and just die together or something. That might be success for them. Now, this varies depending on the person. So if we're going in a general term, like success, you know, getting better than what you are right now, it's like an improvement. That's the success that most people think of. Then yeah, everyone desires that. You know, everyone desires to be better or to improve the version they are than what they were before. So yeah, everyone desires that. But I don't think you should struggle to succeed. I think you should just let it, what do you call this? You should just let it flow. You know, if it happens, it happens. You just have to let it happen when it does. And then when it does happen, that's when you do what you can to succeed. Don't let anything, like, if you're having trouble with anything, just remember, you don't have to put your all in it. Just put your heart in it. A lot of people put their all in it. They put their sweat, they put their tears, and there's a lot of suffering. and they miss a lot of things around. They miss their outside world. They miss the things that they already have. They miss, for example, they have, let's say, they have a cell phone. They don't really appreciate it that much. They have a house, which they don't really appreciate that much. They have a world. They have this beautiful earth that we live in, and they don't even bother to go outside and look outside and look at the beauty of nature. And that's kind of the sad part. If you think so much of success and you disregard everything around you, that's kind of a sad life, isn't it? So what I suggest is, if you're trying to succeed, don't forget about what you have right now. And and because that will bring you higher, and that will bring you to a better success rate. Not really success rate, but a more fulfilling future, a more fulfilling success, if that makes any sense. Okay, so what about being a good person? Well, this isn't really something to prove. Like, you don't really have to prove that you're a good person. You just have to show it. You just have to act as a good person. Like, if you say that you are a good person, that's just pride. That's not really something good people say. They just kind of do it. So if you really want to show that you're a good person, then just act good, do good things. Just act the way a good person does. You don't have to say that you are a good person. Let them interpret that you are a good person. That's how it goes. And yeah, you don't really have to say that you are a good person. They will know immediately. If not immediately, they will know eventually. So yeah, you don't have to say that you are a good person. They will know. You will know as well. So yeah, that's my take on the good person thing. And yeah, I think it's the same with this channel, I guess. Like, I don't really try to say that I'm a good person. I make a lot of mistakes, and I take that mistakes and I try to build upon it, you know. That's why the 2017-2018 version, that Vanilla 2.0, was very cringy, because there was a lot of like controversy that I tackled, and it's just it was too one-sided, and I didn't think of like other sides. And yeah, I regret 2.0, but yeah, I learned from that mistakes, and that I think that's something that we have to learn about, you know, learning from mistakes. If we don't learn from our mistakes, we're just gonna end up at a constant rate of how we grow. So instead of growing as a person, we remain constant, and I don't think that's a good thing, unless you're like immortal or something. Because people change, not just mentally, not just emotionally, but physically. Studies show that the 10-year-old you is not the same as the 20-year-old you, because all the cells in your body would have changed. The only cells in your body that has not changed would be your brain cells, because brain cells die, but that takes too long. It'll probably die out in like 60 or 70 years, 80 years, give or take. But yeah, of all the changes that your body goes through, it's the mind that does not falter. So it's really the mind that you have to enrich. And yeah, that's why you have to always think that, you know, even if a lot of things change, your mind will still be the same. So it's okay to grow. It's okay to be mature. Because again, your mind, your memory will still be there. It'll still be intact. You may not be the 10-year-old you were before, but you will still remember the 10-year-old that you were before. Memories will never end. Even if you die, memories will still be there. Even 100 years ago, 100 years later, 1,000 years later, you will be gone. Memories will still remain. And if nobody remembers it, you will. And a lot of philosophers show that advice as well. St. Thomas Aquinas is one of the people. If I remember correctly, it's not Plato. I think it was a philosopher who talked about kindness. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind in philosophy. But yeah, there's just a lot of things you talk about when it comes to kindness. But yeah, the core is still there. You know, you do good to other people, and people do good to you, hopefully. And if they don't, they eventually will. And if they still don't, they will probably feel guilty. But that's all I gotta say. This is at least the video hit the 10-minute mark, and that's all I really need right now. But still, I hope you learned something from this, Carlson, and anyone else who watched this video. And yeah, just be kind to one another, and yeah, the order served, I guess. But anyway, I'll see you next time. This is vanilla, not a flavor, but just sweet.